Another week, another trip to the grocery store. What am I doing wrong? I gotta start using. Using Instacart to help me with my weekly grocery run. They remember my orders so I can easily add my weekly ingredients for Meatloaf Monday and Taco Tuesday, along with weekly essentials like milk and eggs.
Excuse me. Track acting up, y'all. Trying to get some good energy going on, good track energy going on. You dig? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. What's going on to my YouTube family? Peace and blessings be to you all. Another great day to be a Hebrew. Another great day blessed by the Most High Yah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to the God of our forefathers, Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahuwah. All praise is due. It's truly a blessing to be amongst my fellow brothers, to be amongst you all. Peace and blessings be upon you. Just know that I do nothing of my own accord. Yeah, I do nothing of my own accord. Give me 1 second. Hey, how can I help you? Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a way that you can contact her for me?
She's upstairs. Call her, say Miss Bones, cause she upstairs. Her room right there. Yeah, call her.
Miss Nina.
Yeah, forgive me. I gotta reach out to my name, the people in the building, Miss B. Yeah, but I think her phone. Oh. Yeah, truly a blessing to be amongst you all. Truly a blessing to be amongst you all. Let me. She come to the window.
No, I'm fine.
Look like no good. Yet again, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah. Oh, praise is due to the Most High. It's a blessed day. Blessed. I'm gonna play this track again. I gotta do a few things. Give me a few seconds, please. Yeah, get a few people to get in the room so we can get started. I'm gonna get started regardless. Want to let these tracks play real quick while I tighten up. Truly a blessing, man. I'm blessed for life. I'm blessed for air. Why we as a people are be so ungrateful that the fact that we can take in air, you know what I'm saying? We can take in oxygen. We're so ungrateful. Oh man, we won't find every reason in the world to stay unfocused. Hold on. Oh man, thank you for being patient. I appreciate you all for tuning in. All my one, whoever that one individual is, peace and blessings be upon you. To everyone else that's not, you know, we here. We grateful to be here. I know I'm grateful to be here. Oh man, I'm so grateful. Know what I mean? Big shout out to the true disciples of Christ. Welcome back, Kahan. Welcome back, King. All praise due to the Kahan, the foul-mouthed priest. You know, all praise due to the Most High for the star seed. You know? Yeah, big shout out. Oh, man. So much going on, man. So much going on. And you just gotta be grateful for life. You dig? You just gotta be for life. And whenever you are presented with an energy that you are not receptive, that you don't want to receive, or you don't care too much, you still got to look at it as a blessing, and for that energy to make you aware of the kind of energy that it is. Being aware of all the energy that's around you, respectful energy, disrespectful energy, and putting those energies in its proper perspective. Having that peace within yourself to know that if it's negative energy, remove yourself from it, and to identify and don't give that same energy to those or that individual trying to get that energy to you. So to my brothers and sisters out there that's demonstrating that's demonstrating negative energy, all you're doing is demonstrating a lower vibration. A lower vibration can be symbolic to a demonic vibration. It can be symbolic to a lower level vibration. It can be symbolic to an evil vibration, because anything that's the opposite of love, peace, happiness, joy, gratitude, appreciation, love, anything that's the opposite of that, you're doing something wrong. Big shout out to the whole True Disciples of Christ camp. Again, I'm so blessed and honored to have a Kahan with the level of knowledge that he has. Oh man, and I take great appreciation for the level of energy that brother gives out. You know what I'm saying? The energy of paying attention to detail, the energy of paying attention to circumstances and how they unfold. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention to the energy once a de facto or some wicked energy is being presented to you, and know that you stand as a man or a woman, and you stand on that premise alone, because that's the highest title known to man. Because in the scriptures, the most high called Adam and Eve Adam, because it is of man. And Adam called Eve, gave the name to Eve, the rib, Eve. You know what I'm saying? Check it up in the scriptures. Don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. You know, the Most High never called Eve, Eve. He called Eve, Eve, because Adam called Eve, Eve. The Most High, the Creator, called Adam and Eve, Adam. You dig? Big shout out to the brother Myron Golden. Big shout out to all the true disciples of Christ. all over the world. Big shout out to all the Hebrew Israelites around the world. Khan. You know, big shout out to all my righteous brothers and sisters. Let me just put this out there. All Caucasian Edomite descendants are not evil. All brothers, Gadites, Hamites, Canaanites, Amalekites are not evil. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters around the world that demonstrate beautiful energy. Big shout out to you all. Big shout out to my brother One West. Big shout out to brother Israel because my brother is real. Big shout out to the Electric Man. Big shout out to Roscoe Church. Big shout out. Big shout out to Deja. Royalty on the way. Yeah. Oh, praise the dude. Big shout out to baby boy Alex. Baby Chavez. That's my man. Big shout out to all my offsprings. All my beautiful offsprings. Oh, man. Devontae, my Jodeci baby. What's going on, Young King? Big shout out to my nephew, Darius. Big shout out, Young King, Young Warlord. Big shout out to Daylin, my little queen, my big queen princess. I don't care how big she get. It's my baby. With her baby, that's still my baby. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're so strong. Big shout out to my son. My son, TJ, Terrell Justice. Big shout out to my baby, Ayana. I get it, baby girl. The energy that was given to you was wrong, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tap inside your higher self and understand and understand that you know your daddy loves you. You mad at me for disciplining you when I popped you in your mouth with an open hand, because if you're saying anything out of your mouth that's inappropriate, you're supposed to be disciplined by your mother and your father and honor that. Any other energy that was given to you, baby, I apologize for that. I apologize for that lower vibration that was given to you by those around you. We ain't gonna point no fingers. They know who they is. Oh, man, big shout out to my munchkin, Kamiri. Big shout out to all your moms. Thank you for allowing to be chosen by this man. Thank you. I thank you all. To all my great women out there, oh my God, that's in my life. My mom, I love you, Mom. All my great women, you know, you all know who you are. Toots, Shane, oh man, great women, great energy. Auntie Bones, oh man, Toki, what up? What up? Great women that demonstrate great energy and humbleness and humility. Oh man, great energy, great energy. Big shout out to my brother Electric Man. You know what I'm saying? The Electric Man, real dude. Appreciate your energy, brother. Man, my brother was building, man, traveling, business aspects, real life aspects, real aspects of life, just building and traveling, right? Putting a lot of things in perspective. And we know that one thing for certain, the description of today's topic, I want to give shout out to my brother because building with him the Creator allowed me and him to manifest the phrase. It started and began with you. No, it begins and ends with the man or the woman that created that energy. It begins and ends with that man or that woman that created that energy. So if you're an individual that seeks out to demonstrate negative energy, right? Backbiting, ridiculing, talking reckless, causing division. You have to look deep inside yourself, because we as a people, we do one thing. Big shout out to Brother Myron Golden. Big shouts out to the Kahan, because these individuals that demonstrate these characteristics suffer from your past. Your past can be a plethora of many things. A lot of us came from broken homes. A lot of my books about my Kahan and his household. You know what I'm saying? His father was the breadwinner. His mom's, you know what I'm saying? His father was the breadwinner. He was a humble man. You know what I'm saying? My brother referred to his father as a simp because he allowed his mother to talk to him. He allowed his wife to talk to him any kind of way, but he was a provider. They ate good, but once that man left out the home, because of the reckless mouth of the woman, because of the energy and the unappreciativeness of the woman, she was removed from that. She caused for that man to be removed from their home. And things took a spiral point from there. You know, a lot of hand to mouth kind of scenario. You know what I'm saying? Being down bad. Don't believe me? Go get my brother's books. Why am I here? Listen to the brother. He tell you this. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of energy can have an impact on an individual. When my man went to school, was ridiculed. I can attest to that. I went through that too. Man going to school wearing hand-me-down clothes. You see my Kahan now and he's shagging. My man doing it real big. Got the Raptor. Man, that joint sweet. I was blessed to be in that conveyance. You hear me? That joint juicy too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pipes bees. Whoa. Most High willing. The Most High willing. Yah. Bless me with phenomenal conveyances. You know what I mean? I want that Hellcat. I want to hear them pipes. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you that my brother came from the bottom. He's no better than any of us. He know what the trenches be like. He know what that warfare, right? He know what that guerrilla warfare be like. We know what that guerrilla warfare be like, you know what I'm saying, over here in the trenches of North America. We know what that warfare be like. We know what that energy be like when you got the people in the neighborhood talking down to you because you ain't got on the fresh sneakers, because you wearing busted up clothes. I'm truly blessed. You know what I'm saying, that a lot of my garments wasn't updated. You know what I'm saying? So I suffered from a lot of ridicule and talking down to in my neighborhood as well. My brother came up in the streets of Brooklyn, the gutter, you know what I'm saying, the new Yiddy. Big shouts out to my people out in Flatbush. Big shouts out to my people in Gowanus. You know what I'm saying? Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to my brothers. Big shouts out to you all. This brother know what it's like to get down and dirty. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful that we are not perfect, but we can be like Job. We can be the Jobs and everything, because the Most High in the scriptures, he took everything from Job, took everything from the brother, took his riches, took his health, took his offsprings, took it all from him. If I'm not mistaken, it was in one day. Some of it was in one day, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me. Took that from him. Gave it all back. Because he never wavered in his faith. My faith will never waver, because I done been shot. I done been stabbed. I done been left for dead. On the streets of B-More, you hear me? Down bad, baby. Been counted out. But I'm still here, Antoine Fisher. I'm still strong. You hear me? All praises due to everyone. But just know that my brother manifest great knowledge and wisdom. So it's only right when you hear my brother, he speaks with a lot of passion. Some of y'all may think that he bashing, or you know what I'm saying, he be going on rants and all that. Sometimes I feel that way too. Be like, damn, bro, what's up, bro? Let's stay on it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. You got to think about everyone has a past. And if you do anything that's not in accordance with the scriptures, or you go against the brother, or you do anything that's not standing up upright, or any case may be, you got to think, when you have a level of knowledge, when you have a level of experience, when you have a level of life experience, it's going to trigger you a certain way, to where as though you're going to act a certain way, so we can dig it. So anyone that demonstrates a characteristics that's standoffish, pulled back, reserved, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect that and understand and look besides yourself and ask yourself the question, why is that man or that woman acting like that? And why is that man or that woman giving that energy to that man or that woman like that? You got to be understanding, where did it come from? It began and it ends with you. Always stand firm on your square. Always stand firm on your purpose and your mission, as to be a humble, diligent, consistent servant for the Most High. I'm only here to do my Creator's work. That's it, and that's all. When you manifest great energy, when you manifest great wisdom, when you manifest that which the people Salakia, when you manifest that which the people want and what they deserve, oh man, it's going to come around full circle. It's going to come around full circle. Everything has a beginning and an end. It's going to come around full circle. You know that you remember that concept that you could tell one person a story, right? They tell a person, they tell another person, they tell another person, and by the time they get back to you, the whole story they completely changed. Yo, I swear, I just came into that experience today, right? It is so funny. I came into the experience today where individuals do selective hearing, right? They hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They put out certain energy so you can react a certain way, and they rewording it. You know what I'm saying? If you stand on the actual facts, right? The actual facts of the matter, and you put it in full detail, and you be consistent with, as soon as you hear the inconsistency of the right format on which a situation has transpired, and someone reiterates that and taking something out, you must check it. Hold, backtrack. We ain't doing that. That was not what that scenario just manifested, or that's not what I just said. What I said was A, B, C, D. I did not say A, B, D, C, Q. No, I said A, B, C, D. Don't be trying to put E in front of the A. Nah, we ain't doing that. No. So that's why we as a people, we really must listen. And do you know that listening is a skill? Listening is a beautiful characteristic. Listening is a blessing, because look how many brothers and sisters out there that's unable to have that gift anymore. Look how many brothers and sisters are unable to listen because they lost their hearing. The Most High took that from them. What about our brothers and sisters that do not have any sight? The Most High took that from them. He allowed that gift to be taken from them. So those that can see, those that can hear, those that can feel, those that can taste, be grateful for your blessings. A lot of my brothers and sisters out there, they listen to respond. They don't listen to take heed to what's actually being said. They take heed to what's actually being said, and they listen to the vibration. They read the room with your eyes. You can feel the energy by reading the room with your eyes. Always read the room. Always read the room. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, pay attention. Be grateful for the fact that you have the capability of being aware. Okay? Right? Be grateful for that. Whoever was in the room falling out, pray you come back. Pray that everybody come back. But this truth gonna move forward. Having the gift of sound, you can manifest great things with sound. You notice that when you hear a certain melody, it makes you feel good. You hear a certain beat, you can say certain things to it, put that vibration to it, you can put that movement to it, put that energy to it, right? Put it on there. And you be consistent with that. Because once you put a certain vibration or energy level, that's when they still got 50s. We got to be mindful of all our energy. A lot of people take our energy for granted. A lot of people disrespect energy. A lot of people disrespect the energy of our offsprings, of our babies. We say things around our babies. We say things to our babies. No darn well it's out of order. And what boggles me, right? When you've been made aware of, it's either you witnessed it, like if I see someone using vulgar language around 3 and under offsprings, you gotta recollect and be like, really? What is that? You know what I'm saying? And then because it's so much of the social norm to do this, right? We think it's acceptable and it's not. Demonstrate that kind of energy around small offsprings. Believe me, we are learning every day. But at that level in life, Salaki, these little offsprings soak it all up. Ah, man, it's a beautiful little offspring. Oh my God, this little girl is so amazing. She will mimic you, and she mimic her mom on a regular. Anything her mom say, she say it right back. And she only 3. It is so adorable when she says certain things, but certain things is completely out of order, and it goes unchecked. You feel what I'm saying? So you be like, And then the baby think is because the baby is at that level in life, 3 and under, they think it's cool, especially when it's not being checked, right? When you don't check a thing, and you don't have to check nothing by getting loud. Your actions and your movement will demonstrate everything. Man, my brother was talking about a big shout out to Big Red, owner of Clippers Deluxe. Good brother. Super sharp on the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? My brother, man. Big shout out to all the barbers. Big shout out to Clippers Deluxe. Big shout out to Clippers. Big shout out to Armory. Big shout out to the corner store owned by Armory in Hagerstown, Maryland. Big shout out. Now I mean to all the barbershops in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the I think it's official something studios. I forgot in Atlanta. Big shout out to you. But getting back to these offsprings, right? If you have a genuine friend or a genuine brother or a genuine sister, and you have a heart-to-heart with them, and you let them know that their level of energy is not acceptable, especially around your offsprings as well as their offsprings, and you let them know, see, a real friend, if you point out something that you know is wrong, they know is wrong, and all they can say is, forgive me, I'm going to get better. That is a genuine good friend. But those that give you a lot of rebuttal, why you telling, don't be telling me how to be around this, that, third. Why you, I ain't got it. Notice how that energy, they turned into something else. And I'm not saying they not a good friend. I'm saying that they have to learn how to be a good friend. They have a lower vibration on them that's the opposite of humility, the opposite of being humble. Those that want to impose upon your space without your permission is because I'm not saying they're not a good friend. They just got to learn how to be a good friend because they think their actions is, oh, whatever. You saying that. In their mind, they probably got it concocted that if you tell them not to come see you or not to show up at your place of rest, right, at your domicile, and they doing it anyway, probably in their mind, something transpired where as though you said that, but your energy wasn't affirming that that's what you wanted done. See, you have to put that forgive me. See, you have to put that energy in which the creator can speak through you. And once you know you manifest that level of information to your friend, to your fellow brother or your fellow sister, you're going to get it. That's like you got family members, right? That call you for money or call you, ask you for favors, and you just do it, right? But then at certain times, they call you and you say you're not going to be able to do it. They get upset or they keep agging on. But once they hear that level of, I don't have it. Not today. I don't have it to give today. They feel that level like they start to recollect like, yeah. it ain't one of them days for that, you know. So once you're aware on how you demonstrate your energy and those genuine brothers and sisters that you give that energy to, they know that you for real. If they receive it, most high willing, I got you. Not a problem. Forgive me. Call me if you need me. I'm here for you. I respect everyone. I'm so grateful for all of my blessings, Yah. How I love a Yah. How I love a Yah. How I love it, yeah. I'm so blessed.
Rear door unlocked.
I'm so blessed to be grateful. Hold on one second.
Rear door open.
This is working. This is working. Okay, come check with your little girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, forgive me. But yeah. Shout out to my brother Kadar, man, Miami family. Yo. Hey, my man be getting me when he be going out like that. Yo. Yeah, man. But great friends, great brothers and sisters, respect your space. Those that see the growth in you, when that's like if anybody gives you a reaction that's of a lower vibration and they're reacting to it, if they reacted to it in a positive way, then they received it. If they reacted to it in a negative way, that goes back to what I was talking about selective hearing. If you only hear what you want to hear, and then what you want to hear, you take it out, and then you extract that, and then you stay on that one point that's not benefiting you or anyone else, but you're not dissecting what was the reason for that, what you tried to extract from what was being said to you and digest it. That's like, for instance, right? My brother Kahan, he said to me, he said to me, what did he say? He said, actually, I honestly don't even know where I was wrong at with this, right? I was at the AFRAM. Right? And I saw some Hebrew Israelites. To me, we as Hebrew Israelites, we are family. We are all brothers and sisters. And I done actually heard my brother speak about, big shout out to the heads of certain Hebrew Israelite camps. He gave shouts out to them, right? But when I was at the AFRAM, all I saw, I didn't know the name of the camp. I didn't know who they were. I just know that because of what my Kahan taught me, that we wear gold fringes and tzitzits in remembrance of our Creator, right? And that's to identify with man who you are when you're moving and traveling amongst the land. So when I was at the AFRAM, right, the brother, he really didn't care for that too much. And I was like, I really didn't get it. But as you know, I think it was my brother Kadar, he was speaking to me, letting me know that the Kahan didn't appreciate you advertising other brothers. They had some literature, and this all the literature that the Kahan has given to us. I just put it out there that it came from this camp, and he really didn't approve of that. I asked my brother to forgive me, right? That's all I can ask for, forgiveness if I do something that I didn't know that I was doing something wrong, but I'm still here, you know. But it goes back to what I was saying. He was chastising me on YouTube about my actions when I was at the AFRAM. Hebrew Israelites, that camp, I don't know their name, was at the AFRAM, supporting the AFRAM, but the Kahan, he definitely don't support that because I can't elaborate on it because I want to be right and exact, and I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to confuse the people, but I just know that my brother didn't support, or he really, because I think the meaning behind it, I gotta do some more research, but the energy behind it, he just didn't approve of, you know, to a degree. My thing is, I saw it as a festival of all melanated people. We was all together. It was so beautiful. You know what I mean? When I was there, didn't no negative energy break out. None of that, so on and so forth. Matter of fact, I take that back. Yes, it did, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't, well, any negative energy, it just wasn't extreme. I'm gonna say it wasn't extreme, but there was some little slight negativity going on there. But it got resolved real quick and everybody got back to the festivities, you know what I'm saying? And it was beautiful to me. But to speak on the fact that my brother let me know of his dislike for my actions, right? And because I'm not an argumentative dude, I'm not trying to justify what I did. I just had to make it clearly on my intentions on what I did. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's all. Forgive me. That's it. So when you got people responding like that, right? But then you got, why you do this and why you say that and why you doing this when you got minors or small offsprings or younger offsprings questioning you. And if you was in a state of your lower self, for an example, like if I was in my lower state, if I was still dealing with a lower vibration of a debtor mentality, I probably would have responded with a lot of hostile, a lot of aggression on those levels. But that's not me anymore, because that kind of energy is wasted energy. The Creator has given us the most powerful weapon known to man. And that's our sound. That's our ability to bring forth life and energy through sound. You tell someone that you love them and they feel good. You tell someone, I don't even like speaking negative, but you tell someone the opposite of you love them and they not feeling so good. Their face scrunch up. Do you see the wrinkles all in their forehead? I can't even make wrinkles in my forehead whenever you get mad. I can't. I got so much love. I never noticed that I can't make wrinkles go on my forehead. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. All praises due to Yah. I can't do it. I'm grateful for that, right? Because that kind of love is real. You know, I'm a jump on, see what's going on. What my brothers said, they going live. Now I mean, said we speaking on some topics. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that live. I don't see no more on the other live joints going up out there. Nope. Jump on here and see what's going on with my brothers. Nope. Nope. Ain't none of my brothers out there. They doing nothing live. The Kahan put a main video out. That joint was tough. You know what I'm saying? Joint was tough. Nice looking ladies on there. I see you, King. I see you shagging. I see you shagging over there. Big shout out. Big shout out to whoever this one individual is. You can put a comment in the room. You know what I mean? You can just say peace and blessings. I appreciate your support. I sent that to a lot of people. It was my cousins and everybody. I'm grateful for that one. That one is wonderful to me. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? To my brothers and sisters out there that your intentions was to be here, peace and blessings be upon you. I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. That's it and that's all, you know. That's all I can be is grateful. To be anything other than that, it's like saying you don't give respect to your creator for allowing you to have life. The fact that I can move, the fact that I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 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 hey. I ain't stiff. I know how to groove, baby. I ain't stiff. You know what I'm saying? Show enough. I ain't stiff, baby. You dig? Show enough. But I'm super. Thank you. Big shout out to whoever that one is, right? Because you had me think about my grandmother. Because my grandma, big shout out to you, Miss Banks. Shout out to you. I love you, Grandma. I love you. Man, listen, that made me feel so good. The fact that my grandmother, she's a teacher. She's a bishop. And for her, mind you, my grandmother don't tolerate no stupidity now. So, and she always said, I'm gonna do something great. She said, because the way that I talk, she said, your energy is powerful. I took it for granted, or I was like, that's your grandma. Anything grandma say to you, you like, yeah, that's what's up. Thank you, grandma. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. I'm super grateful for my grandma. For my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My big mama. I still got a big mama out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had a big mama and two big mamas. You know, big shout out to my big mama's big mama. Oh man. Big shout out to you. Love you, great grandma. I pray you and I pray the Most High. You know what I mean? Have mercy on your soul for anything you may have done in the past, and that you are, and your energy is at peace and it's wonderful. You know, my father's mother. That was my big mama. That was one of my two big mamas now, and my mother's mother. Oh man. She funny too. She a gangster. Oh my God. My grandma, she keep it funky. You hear me? Grandma be keeping it real. Oh man. I mean, one time I was helping her, clean out our house or whatever. And we was going to the dumpster. And we wasn't supposed to be throwing stuff in this dumpster, right? She pulled up like she was a getaway driver. Whoa, pulled up. Hurry up, Lil. Hurry up. We got to get out of here. Stop wasting time. Go. Get it in there. We got to go. I ain't never heard my grandmother talk like that. Hurry up. We're not supposed to be over here. We got to go. Yo. Oh, man. I will never forget that moment. For real. I was looking at grandma. It was like, remember that Steve Harvey joint when he went to church and he never heard nobody cuss in church? He was like looking up in amazement. That's how I was in my grandmother. She got, hurry up. We got to go. I was like, but I was moving in my brain. I was going slow motion, but I was moving fast because she said we got to go. Showed up. And that was beautiful. That was beautiful. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? That my grandmother can get gangster. Hey. Oh, man. Big shout outs to my cousins, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, y'all going through something in y'all brain. Y'all in your own way. I don't know, but I forgive y'all, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Showing up. So if y'all reach out, this is my way of reaching out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all happen to, if grandma or somebody from the family send y'all this link and y'all come on, y'all want to talk, y'all want to speak y'all truth, y'all more than welcome. You know, I have no problem with that. I'm cool with that. You know, certain things happen for a reason, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when your family show a level of energy, whether it be a level of favoritism, whether it be a level of um, discontent, whether it be a level of uncertainty, that's something that they dealing with. You can't fault yourself. You can't beat yourself up for whatever they going through. I used to always take on that. I used to always feel as though like I wasn't truly loved or appreciated. You know what I'm saying? For real, on so many levels. I used to always feel that way. You know? So that's why when anybody do anything for me, I show my extreme gratitude because I know what being ungrateful can get you. My Kahan always say gratitude is my attitude. Forgive me, King, but I gotta adopt that. That's like Jay. He said that's like Jay said, you wanna take my style and run with it. It's cool. I was the first one with it, so that's where I'm at with it. So the Kahan was the one that coined that phrase. Gratitude is my attitude. Super gratitude is my attitude. I'm so grateful. I really don't have time because time is the most valuable. Two things that's most valuable: our power to give life. Three things: our power to give life and take life, and also manifest life without sound. We take those things for granted so much. We truly do. Not being extremely grateful, really ungrateful. And we always trying to gravitate some kind of negativity. You know what I'm saying? You notice how people gravitate towards negativity all too quick. You be like, damn, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? Why be spending so much time talking about someone's shortcomings or when someone has fallen? Like, okay, we as a people has fallen. What's that scripture? He without sin cast the first stone. Where you at? He without sin to cast the first stone. Shout out to all my homeless men out there with that great wisdom. Shout out to you all. I hope that you all checked out that link that I sent out dealing with that homeless man dropping that wisdom. Those that tune in, I think that was Threat Music. Big shout out to Threat Music for putting that vibration up out there. Big shout out to you. Yeah, man. I pray that we all get to a level in life, and it's so it's possible. I was speaking to a great sister. Speaking about when she go to her just over broke, right? And she talking about how her coworkers, they don't want to get the job done in a timely fashion, right? They always want to drag it out. They always want to drag their butt when it comes to getting certain things done. So she talk about writing them up. Some of them is on their way out the door, and she tells me that she speaks to them, and she clearly communicates with them, letting them know that this is what has to be done, that is what has to be done, and that's it. But I guess for some reason they think she lying or whatever the case may be, because I always tend to drag it out. They be dragging their butt when it comes to getting certain things done. Get the job done. So I say to her, stay consistent with being a great communicator. I pride myself on being a great communicator. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I'm not in the business of repeating myself when I give you a suggestion on what to do to get clarity. And if you choose not to do it, that's on you. You know, that's on you not to do it. And if I got to keep, especially when someone, it's one thing, I don't be mind repeating something positive. Salaki, I truly do not. I do not like repeating negativity or repeating a negative phrase or taking something that I said and making it negative. I do not like repeating that, especially in the context that they try to use it. I'll be like, man, come on, you can miss me with that. But at certain time, I gotta catch myself because I'm striving to be a better me. I'm striving to be a phenomenal me. That's it and that's all. But within your growth, within your path to manifesting great energy, to stand firm on being an ambassador of peace, it's always some. The creator is always. Salakia, forgive me. It's the creator's always testing you. That's what I'm gonna say. He's always using his creations to test you to see if you're gonna waver from your path. Seeing if you're gonna deviate from the energy that you're supposed to give. I pride myself on staying consistent with that. I truly do pride myself on being consistent. Big shout out to my elder David. Big shout out. Calm. Big shout out to my elder, man. Great brother. The brothers was speaking about the elder. All I can say is the elder's doing great. You know, due to my brother in the past demonstrating some unfavorable characteristics, right? You know, the brother confided in me to tell me that Salaki, the brother confided in me, letting me know that he has refrained from those unfavorable characteristics in the manner that he used to indulge in them. So I was proud of the fact that he told me that. You know, I was proud and grateful that the brother, because he didn't have to tell me that. He didn't have to tell me that, oh yeah, I do this maybe once a week. You know what I mean? Aside from where he told me he used to indulge every day. He went from once a day to once a week. All praises due. For real. All praises due to Yahweh Yahusha. How I love a Yah. How I love a Yah. I pray that on this journey, I just get better and better and better and better and better. Excuse me. Yeah, forgive me. So yeah, I'm grateful. I came to the shop today, and I spoke to my nephew today. Big shout out to my nephew Darius. Shout out to your to my baby nephew Calarius. Yo, praise is due to the Most High. Big shout out, man. Big shout out to my nephew. Big shout out to all my elders, man, that stay blessing me with their great wisdom, man. It's an elder that he every time he see me, he always tell me, man. He say, I like how you move, nephew. I like how you move, man. I like your energy, man. For real, as an elderly lady, I call her Auntie Bones. And every time she come see me, she was like, I love you, Dreads. I love you, Dreads. You know, your energy is so positive, and I just be like, you're welcome. And I'm just so grateful that somebody can that says that to me, because that's nothing but the Creator letting me know that I'm doing something good. That's nothing but the Most High blessing me with that acknowledgement. And I'm so humble and grateful for that. You wouldn't even believe. So to my elder David, man, stay focused. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing, King. You know what I mean? Keep building yourself up. And as I watch my elder on his live channels, right? When he be doing his lives and his recorded joints, he looked like he's getting really, really like you know when people indulge in things they don't have no business to, it start to take a toll on their body. And ever since he told me that he acknowledged in me that he's refrained from his lower vibrations, right? Ever since he done that, he looked different. Look like he getting healthier. You know, I'm like, oh, praise is due. You know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but the Most High, because I wasn't looking for that. That's just like, you know how people got those attentions, like they're looking for something. You know what I'm saying? When they going out their way to look something they don't have no business looking for, or signifying or trying to find something negative. You know what I'm saying? But when you just looking this to see, and you just identify with certain characteristics, like I didn't go looking at my brother's channel. I just went on there to see what he was talking about. And he talking about the Yasha Allah, the children of Israel. You know what I mean? And stand on your purpose. And my elder David is a big reason why I started doing my live. Because he said something to me and it touched my soul. Because he said he only has one voicemail, but he said he gets a lot of voicemails, but he only got one voicemail on there. And this is a voicemail of me. Now I left this voicemail maybe like a year ago. Left this voicemail for his brother a year ago. That's what I'm thinking, because I called him and I told him that, you know what I mean, I'm rooting for him. You can do it. Stay positive. You know what I mean? You are a child of Yasha Allah. You can do it. You know what I mean? Don't fall victim to your past. Don't strive not to suffer from your past anymore. You know what I mean? And big shout out, you know what I mean, to all my veterans, to all my combat soldiers out there, to all those that's trained in warfare. Shout outs to everyone that was in the military, right? Big shout outs to you all. You know what I mean? It was just brought to my attention that Clippers Deluxe Barbershop in Hagerstown, Maryland is giving a super discount for those that's a veteran or served in the military or did any kind of service for your country. Guaranteed discount every time you want to come to that establishment. I think they got the same thing going at Clippers too, and Shop by Los. Big shout out to A-Class Studios and Valley Mall. I think they doing something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But I know for a fact Clippers Deluxe and Clippers, they definitely give a veterans discount. Big shout out to the owner of Clippers Deluxe and Clippers, my man Short, my man Red. What up, yo? Yeah, man. So you know that's another thing I wanted to talk about, because I was traveling with that. Do you know that anyone that served the country, right? That kind of training, that kind of encounters that they encountered doing that takes a mental strain on your cerebellum, you know what I mean? On your equilibrium, on your brain. It takes a toll. So big shout out, now I mean, to my Kahan again, because you have to deprogram yourself and enlighten yourself from whatever lower stage that you came from in your life. You have to elevate. Big shout out to my Kahan, man, because when you're placed, you got to think about it. We seen the movies, we seen all the war movies. What's the joint? The Born Identity. You know what I'm saying? The Manchurian Candidate. Saving Private Ryan. Every soldier movie you see, they are disciplined and they go through a lot. A movie is nothing but an image or a story behind an actual living scenario that they manifested, or someone's imagination, and they manifest it into a visual so you can see it and it's acted out. But a lot of the war movies, a lot of them soldier movies is based on actual facts. Someone actually lived through that kind of scenario, and that's how it's manifested through film. So you got to know that if you was forced to be in any kind of military, any kind of structured soldier kind of concept, you have to be mindful. What could that brother or that sister could have mentally went through to get through that? What could they be suffering from internally to endure that kind of induced psychological doctrination that they tell you you have to do this? When another man tells you what you have to do, that's psychological warfare, because it's not only, like when you're training, but when you're going way and beyond just the training aspect, you're actually implementing your training to either protect yourself from harm, and on a mission, on an agenda to retrieve or implement anything that's a direct order. That's like, for instance, if you're boxing and you're training and your trainer is telling you this, telling you that, you know what I mean? That's training. But when you actually got to implement that, that's like my trainer training me in boxing, and I'll actually go out there and implement my skills on someone actually boxing. And say you destroy someone. You destroy someone with your skills. That kind of mental torment right there. The training was cool. But about once you implement that training, that's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother story. That's like to my sisters out there that that's forced into prostitution. You know, big shout out to my sisters that survived those kind of ordeals. Shout out to my sisters out there that was forced in that way of life. My young sisters out there forced in that way of life, right? It's one thing when someone is telling you what you have to do, training you what to do, and they doing that against your will, but they tempting you with money or threatening you with physical harm to do certain things, so on and so forth. But then once you implement that training, like big shout out to all my sisters that survived rape. You know what I mean? Big shout outs to all my women already. The world, you all my sisters. Big shout outs to you all that had your innocence taken away from you. I love you, and and oh man, I love you so much because when men like myself have female offsprings, and when something like that happens, to me, that was like that movie with Samuel L. Jackson, right? I think it was A Time to Kill. I forgot the name of it, right? But his daughter was raped by two Edomite evil men in that movie. That movie brought tears to my eyes. This man, I think it was Matthew McConaughey, and he was the attorney for Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson's daughter was raped and threw in the back of a truck. Her innocence. Oh my God. Yeah. I just had a thought, paused on it for a minute because I thought about my offspring. I thought about my princess, and I think she was around the same age as the little girl that was in the movie. I pray to the Most High Yah. He pray that he never, ever, please, Yah, have me not ever go through something like that. Woo! Please. To my mom, to my loves, you know what I mean? And I pray that oh man, that's real right there. That's real. Excuse me. Pardon me. When you think about your loved ones, G, and possibly being hurt in that manner, that's a whole nother level right there, champ. That's a whole nother level right there. Ooh, I pray that no one in the world ever have to go through that. For real. Those that go through it, my heart goes out to you. Believe me. I pray that the Most High do not ever have to have me go through that, because the wrath of my Creator bestowing upon me, I pray that he bestow his wrath upon me. For real. Quiet storm. For real. Woo! Yeah. But let's get back to this great energy, man. I promise you that as long as we listen, as long as we take pride in listening, and if you need anything, properly ask for it. All we have to be is ambassadors of peace. Salakia, forgive me. That's all we have to be as ambassadors in peace, supporters of the truth. All you have to do is live your truth, be the best you can possibly be, and spread that love to your fellow man and your fellow woman, and pray that they transfer that energy to their family, to their loved ones, to throughout everyone else in the world. Because giving great energy is key. Excuse me. You know, giving wonderful energy is key, and that's what it's all about. People don't get it. You know, read the scriptures. Read the King James 16:11. You know, you know, I ain't tripping. I could have swore I heard somebody say Raheem. To those who don't know, Raheem means merciful. Oh, praises D to Deja. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to Elder David David. Thank you. Wow. Wow. You learn something new every day. I'm sorry you had to go through that, baby. Oh, man. Whoa! Yeah. Wow. When you get hit with information, right? When you get hit with energy, you know, forgive me. When you get hit with energy that you know is gonna, the creator allowed that energy to transfer to you because that energy is real. And people take that for granted. People will rather stay focused on stupidity or stay focused on ignorance when it's a bigger picture out there that we need to be focused on. Why are we not focused on staying diligent on uplifting our brother, giving this right knowledge, right? Big shout out to the Kahan for his right knowledge. Everyone out there, you know what I mean? If you want to remove yourself from de facto, go check out the Deprogram Enlighten the channel. Go check it out. If you want remedy, if you want to know how to conduct yourself as a man, a woman in commerce, and stand as a man, go check out my brother's books. You know what I'm saying? To those in the background, none of the stupidity affects me. You know what I'm saying? Because I am an ambassador of peace. Period. You know what I'm saying? I want greatness for everyone. Everyone. I was taught, given right knowledge, but my Kahan to pay attention to everything. My Kahan is an IT tech. My brother tell you when you get his contracts to read over the contracts. So my brother is teaching you to pay attention to all details. So please, brothers, don't be mad at me, because if you hate me, you really don't hate me. You hate the creator. You really don't dislike me. You dislike the creator, because they said it's not that they hate you because they hated me first. You dig? How my elder David said, that's how we own it. Yeah, our lover, yeah. Thank you, my elder. Big shout outs to you, King. Big shout outs to you, King. Oh man. You already. Yeah, I got war wounds. I've been in the battlefield. I'm gonna show it to you. But I was shot. I was shot. This little wound right here, right? When I got shot in my stomach, I grabbed my stomach and I turned to the left. So as I was shot in my stomach, the bullet traveled. It came out because when I grabbed my stomach and I turned to the left, the bullet was traveling. And when I thought when I was wounded that the dude shot me in my hand, but I was like, when you pay attention to detail, you be like, oh, how did that happen? And then you start to replay back the recall in your brain and be like, oh, that's how that go down. That go down like that right there. Okay. So when I hunched over and turned, when my so-called friend shot me, right? He shot me over a firearm that it came up missing. And because they know how I get down, right? When I was out there dealing with that foolishness, you know what I'm saying? That if you violated this area, that me and a couple of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, was, doing some stupidity in that area, right? When I had to enforce this area, it was going down. They didn't play with me. So when the individuals told my so-called friend that I had this gun, all they thinking about is how I get down when it comes to protecting that area, protecting that block. I was off the chain for real. Like I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? You know how Jay said, first and foremost, I want to thank my connect. The most important person with all due respect. I was that guy when it came to my connect, especially my team. I had so much loyalty to these dudes and individuals outside of that used to try to whisper in my ear, yo, listen, bro, listen, I heard they ain't even treating you right. This, that, and the third, woo, woo, woo. Come on, man. Do this, do that. I'm going to make sure I take care of you. I'm like, nah, that's dead. We ain't doing none of that. Nope. Because I had so much loyalty for these dudes that by me demonstrating my loyalty that they was going to show me that love that I was looking for at this time. My dad, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, all these guys, you know what I'm saying, was taken away from me until they came back home to a degree. But so I was just, gravitating to that next that figure, you know what I'm saying, that leadership figure, that father figure, because my brother wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? So my big brother was my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my brother to death, you know what I'm saying? But he turned his back on me, and I get it. He only doing what this worldly life has groomed him to do. Turn your back on your loved ones. Mind you, me and my brother was out there getting to it. I mean, really getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So I would have never, like Stevie Wonder, the fortune teller lady, you know what I mean, couldn't predict this one. I would have never thought that my brother, the man that came from the same thought process that I came from out of our father, me and this brother then fired our arms together. We done been in shootouts together. You know what I'm saying? I got his back, he got mine. So when that kind of scenario when he left me down bad, you know what I mean? That was during the time that I came into contact with the Kahan. Like, the Kahan is my brother. I may not agree all the time with certain things on how the brother move, but that's still my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna talk bad or whatever the case. That's just not me. I'm not that sucker type. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that when you come from a place that when you have Edomites or when you have those in certain positions, when you in that, when you're dealing with somebody's army, you know what I'm saying? When you're forced to be a certain kind of way, that mental concept is still in your brain. You know what I mean? You can't shake that. You can't shake that. God. That's my elder David. God. Absolutely. You know, like the elder said, like, well, like I was saying, and following up with the elder saying, our brother, you know, like I may not agree with anything, but I respect his knowledge. I respect his wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Certain the way he move or react a certain kind of way. I'm like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a yes man. That ain't me. That's dead. I mean, what DJ? How you say? I'm dead. And I don't mean that literally. I don't like when she said, but I get it now. When it come out at certain times, like when somebody say something that's off the chain, you be like, I'm dead now. You can miss me with all that. You know what I mean? But I get it. I don't like it, but I hear so much from I just adopted it. yeah, DJ, I didn't take your little praise, boo boo. I took that. But yeah. That's what it's about, though. But to all my people out there, if you want right knowledge, if you want to correct your status, go to my brother, the Deprogram Enlightened the True Disciples of Christ, Elder David. If you got the link, you know what I mean, to the Kahans stuff, put it in the room, please, if you can, because the brother's books are phenomenal. The brother's wisdom is phenomenal. You made me thrown off a little bit, you know what I mean? If somebody you catch an episode or a live or somebody that did something inappropriate, he gonna ride that joint. He gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. You heard me. Khan, thank you, King. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that want real remedy in life, you know what I mean? You want to become an SPC, go to my brother. You know what I mean? Read the contracts. Contract is law and law is contract. You may not agree. DJ, you may not agree. You know what I'm saying? With energy you hear from anybody. But if it stands on truth, if it stands on a genuine and it has actual facts in the contract law, by all means, and you know that it's supported by the scriptures, anything my brother say, he can support it with the scriptures. Contract law was created from the Bible. The first contract between man and the Most High, he made an agreement. He said, thou shalt be fruitful and multiply, have dominion over everything, but do not eat of this tree. That was the clause. You know what I'm saying? He gave you full disclosure. Do not eat of this tree. Salakia. No, he didn't. He didn't tell you what will happen or that he did. Forgive me, because absolutely. When Sister Khadijah gives that, when she makes that comment, I'm dead, she doesn't actually mean it. That's just something she says, like she's over it. It's like she's saying I'm dead rather than say, oh my God, I'm done. You know what I mean? So if that makes sense to my people out there, then that's, you know what I mean? Because she might cuss me out or feel some kind of way. I'll put that energy out there. Because I didn't like it. I was like, what? When I first heard it, I was like, what is that? You're here. You know what I mean? But I get it. So back to that great energy. If you want remedy, contract is law and law is contract. And know that. Let me give my mantra. I do not offer legal advice. If you need legal advice, seek yourself a competent counsel, and please, Lord, be advised. This information is for educational and informational purposes only. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're so welcome. How my man Frank White said, you're welcome. You are welcome. Enjoy. Frank White, say my name right. But yeah, if you want real remedy, my brother breaks it down to you that it's real simple, right? Contract is law and law is contract. The first contract that was manifested without your consent was the birth certificate. And at the end of the day, if you want remedy, you must claim that birth certificate. Not say, oh, this is mine. I mean, you must file the necessary documents to put it in existence that you are the authorized representative of that estate. Actually, when in the hospitals in which your mother and your father was, they was told that, sign this and we're going to give you a birth certificate. There was no full disclosure about that contract. They didn't tell you that they was going to give you a social security card, put $1 million worth of credit on there, and set it in the federal bank somewhere in one of these countries that they call states, right? So, and that these corporations lien your birth certificate, which is actually a bond. They lien your account. Your social security number is actually an account number. You notice that it's 9 digits. When you look at your credit card, you know that it's only 9 digits. So all the numbers are account numbers. They're linked to accounts that you are the authorized representative of. You notice that Ma'al Kahan teaches us that when you look at the place where you're supposed to sign your name in that you're the authorized representative. That's who is in charge of that estate. Your name, if you ever get a paycheck, if you ever get anything in the mail, everything is in all capital letters. And those that went to grade school, those that went to school, we was taught that anything in all capital letters is a fiction. So with that being said, the fiction is the beautiful Nyman that was given to you by your mother and your father, but it was used against your will and created as a corporation. So my brother teaches us that the foul mouth priest teaches us that you are not the name. You are what the creator designed you and created you to be. Man, woman, period. David. He's the man is the authorized representative of David. Khadijah, you're the authorized representative of Khadijah. Period. That label is a brand. You are a man first. You are a woman first. That's it, and that's all. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. So, to those, those that, I might view this channel, those that might say, what book would I get to truly give me all the information I need? Get all of the books. Go to truedisciplesofchrist.org/shop. If I'm mistaken, please just go to Deprogram Enlightener. Go to the channels. Tap on the more information. You'll see all the links to you'll see all the links you need to get your books. If you want to get some apparel, um what's the Elder David, what's the name of the what's the name of the that feminism shirt? Oh man, I ain't wore it in a minute, but I just looked at it the other day. I can't get that acronym together real quick. Oh man, math, MAF, men against feminism. Yeah, math. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, women are designed to be women. Women, you're not designed to try to be men. You know what I'm saying? That's an abomination, period. You know what I mean? I didn't say it. The scripture said, you know what I mean? Those I pray don't hate me, because just know that they hated the Most High first, so you can't hate me because they hated the Creator first. I'm only a facilitator of truth. That's it, and that's all. So women supposed to be in their true nature. I love women that wear dresses. That is such a beautiful turn on to me, for real, because you're in your natural garments. We're not talking about your superhero dresses, showing off the contours of your body and all that. I love when you women wrap your hair up and all that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, we are royalty. Coming outside looking less than that is mind blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? To my brothers coming outside looking crazy, to my sisters coming outside, you know what I mean? Looking 19 karat crazy outside with house slippers on. Like, I don't get that. You know what I mean? I really don't get that. Walking around in pajamas outside, I don't get that. That blows me. I be like, what? I be seeing females. I'm talking about it be them blatant pajamas. Them joints that look real soft. You be like, what the world? Like, why you got pajamas on outside? That's for the house, you know, but to each his own. I just be amazed at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, that's what we doing? Really? That's what we doing? Really? For real though. But 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so those, if you want remedy, you want to get your credit score up, get with my Kahan. You know what I mean? He got a book called Liberate the Oppressed. We got a book called The Plug. I got some of these books too, and I'm suffering from procrastination. I gotta stop. You know what I mean? I'm trying to partner with my brothers. You know what I mean? Big shout out to brother Neftali. This is one of my brothers. We did our whole SPC packet together, right? You know what I'm saying? Then I don't know what kind of vibration got on the brother. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, he just fell off, you know what I mean? Fell off the mat. You know what I'm saying? He got MIA. I don't know. That's what the Most High saw fit for that. You know what I mean? For the brother to have him on a different path. I don't know. But just know that the Creator knows all, sees all. You know, if you're not demonstrating wonderful Salakia, wonderful characteristics of being a good brother or a good sister, then what are you doing? If you're not being a great mother or a great son or a great daughter or a great wife, you know what I'm saying? Then what are you doing? Because that's all you're here designed to be, is to be great within the role that you have, within the title that you have. Be a great man. Be a great woman. Be a great sister. Be a great brother. Be a great uncle. Be a great priest. Be a great Kahan. You know, be great at what you are designed to be great at. TikTok. And that's it, and that's all. So that's all we can be, is who we designed to be. So big shout out to the sister Khadijah and to my elder David. Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for your support. Share this with as many people you can possibly share it with. Pass it on. And just know that I leave you as I came. I'm Mr. Say Less. And I'ma say less. Yeah. My Kahan, he has a Get Out of Debt webinar October the 25th. Check it out. Subscribe to his channel, The Deprogram Enlightener. If you want great remedy, check it out. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And with that, I yield. I'm Mr. Say Less. Give the energy that you want. Be love. Love is life. Life is love. I'm going to say shalom, shalom, shalom. Peace.
I was crossing the street when I met the love of my life. I chased after her. Nothing would stand in my way. Not the dog walker, nor the hot dog vendor. Finally reaching